It's that time of the month again. It's the 1st of October, so that means it's time for the roundup reel for the Kooky Postcard Sew-a-long from September. Hello and welcome back to a Kooky Corner of YouTube, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Tori or Kooky, I answer to both names. Yeah, I can't believe that it's October already. It literally has flown the proverbial way this year. Strange times. Time has gone so quickly. But yeah, the end of September and we're now into October. And this is the piece that I did for the Kooky Postcard Sew-a-long for September, which was, the prompt was Tolkien time. I can't even begin to tell you how wonderful the pieces that you're going to see are going to be. They are amazing. So much effort, so much work, and people thoroughly enjoying making a little postcard piece to celebrate one of our great authors. So J.R. Tolkien, and this was a piece I did. Now this piece that I did is based on the wargs. They're kind of like wolfy creatures who are one of the creatures that you find in Lord of the Rings. So that was the one I based my piece on. And this was in a similar fashion to the hoops that I've made. If I can find any hanging around here. No, probably not. Oh, I do. So in a similar fashion to these, I did the wargs in the same way. So I used Inktense pencils and stitching over the top on a painted background. So that's how they were done. Obviously got a little bit of glitter in there as well, just because, why not? And a few beads and sequins. But in the main, it was painted and outline stitched with some decorative elements going along around it as well. Then it was put onto a felt back and a blanket stitch all around the edge to finish it off. Some of the pieces that you guys have created, people in my group, people who follow the Postcard Sew-a-long, you have absolutely smashed it again, once again. I can't even begin to tell you. So the only thing I can do now is to show you. So I'm going to show you the reel from September, and it's a roundup reel of Tolkien times. Run VT. So I hope you all enjoyed those, and if you took part, I really do hope you enjoyed taking part and being a part of what was a beautiful, beautiful roundup reel, I have to say. Some of those I need to, kind of look at closely. So if you pop over to the Facebook group, which I always plug, but for another reason, you'll be able to linger over the photographs that were posted there. And you'll be able to see all the beautiful detail in them. And I really do recommend it because they are absolutely stunning. Yeah, really, really blown away with what everyone did. Now, to move on to next month, well, this month now, so it's October. October! And just like magic, we have a new prompt. And the new prompt is going to be abracadabra. That was magic, wasn't it? So our prompt for the month of October is abracadabra, all things magic. Anything that you can think of that would conjure up from this. So you could take the word, you could pop it into a thesaurus, or pop it into another word that you could think up of, hocus pocus. You could go with the Sanderson sisters. You could go with anything that you like that you can relate to the word abracadabra. So it's mainly as a magic word, a totem even if you look back to its origins. But it's come to mean lots of things, and it's something that stage magicians use a lot in their shows. So yeah, this is going to be our word, and I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go in yet. I have to be honest, I haven't made my mind up how I'm going to go with this one yet. But I've got a few ideas in the pipeline, and I'm going to spend some time chatting to myself about them in my sketchbook and sort of honing down a few different approaches that I might take. I'm kind of tempted to do needle felting. So if you're new to the challenges, let me just explain. You can jump in at any point in time. So if you just want to take it from here and just go for your first postcard and do this prompt, please do come and join us. The link to the Facebook group is going to be in the description. It doesn't cost you anything. You just need to answer a few questions. One of them being, are you subscribed to Cool Cookie Creatures on YouTube? That is one that I really do suggest you answer yes to, and that you actually are subscribed. Because I like people in the group. We've got such a lovely, lovely group. I like people who are in the group to know what we're about here, to know what we're doing. And I want anybody who joins to be a part of our very big and, well, very big. It's probably about 700 people we've got now. And that's a fair few people in the family, but very supportive family, as I say, over there. Everybody will encourage you. If it's your first time, please do not be afraid to jump in, because there are so many lovely people there to encourage you and support you along the way with any questions that you might have about what you need to do. But every month I post a new prompt, and this is our 10th for this year. We've only got 2 more after this one for this whole year, but I have been doing a little poll of the people there, and it's looking like we might be doing it again next year. So we did it last year, this year, so next year will be our 3rd year. So if you want to start getting your hand in on how this all goes together, jump in on this one, have a little go. There are no rules police who are going to come round and say, no, you can't do that. You can do it however you like. It is a stitched option at the moment, and we're considering next year taking it into a multimedia kind of postcard size. I do feel we've missed out a little, or have had some people who've been missing out because they don't stitch, but they do artwork or collage or something like that. And as I've always said, you can combine these things as well, but it has been mainly a stitched prompt challenge. thinking of expanding it out for some artwork as well. So let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments below, because I'd be really interested if you've been put off by the fact that it is just stitch and you would like to do some arty things to go along instead of stitchy things. But I'm very interested to find that out for next year's iteration of our postcard. I have to think of a new name. It won't just be a stitch along or a sew along. I have to think of another way. It'll be an art along, an AA. How does that go? AAL. An all. Okay. Anyway, I'll stop waffling now. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at everybody's beautiful work, and I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy joining in with our Abracadabra magical October. I will say goodbye for now, and I will see you very, very soon right back here with something else. Bye for now.